Kool TV proudly presents the Girls and Boys 16th Region Soccer Tournament live from Ashland Paul Blazer High School. Now let's go to the pitch and pregame coverage of the 2023 Girls and Boys 16th Region Soccer Tournament live on Kool TV. And a pleasant good evening from Ashland Paul Blazer High School at Frank Sloan E.B. Lohman Field for the girls' 16th Region Soccer semifinals here on Kool TV. Up first, West Carter and Russell, followed by East and Ashland. It should be two good games here tonight. Championships will be played on Saturday. Still time to be determined on that, depending on if East Carter wins either in the girls or boys. Due to homecoming, they could be moving the times around on those games on Saturday. For the moment, they're scheduled for 5 and 7, but that could be slid up a little bit earlier if East on the girls or boys side comes away with a victory. But here tonight, West Carter picking up their first ever win in the regional round with a 5-3 win over Rowan County last time out. Russell gets the bye. They'll play here, the top team in the 16th region at 16-1. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll take a look at our matchups, get our starting lineups, and get you ready for first kick. West and Russell in the first semifinal of the night as we continue our coverage here on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Have you heard about Red 8 RX? It's Greenup's locally owned community pharmacy at 96 Seton Avenue, Unit 8, located behind the Bellefonte Medical Center. Red 8 RX is open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6 and Saturday 2 to 6. Of course, you can always check them out online at red8rxllc.com. Red 8 RX at 96 Seton Avenue. Visit them today and experience the Red 8 RX difference. Give them a call, 513-285-8883. Red 8 RX.
JD Flooring, 2017 Ashland Road, Greenup, has been family-owned and operated for over 30 years, featuring top-of-the-line material, guaranteed installation, and absolutely no one can beat JD Flooring's price. Need to replace your current flooring in one room or the entire house? Call JD Flooring in Greenup, 606-473-0411 for a free estimate. A call can get your house ready for any occasion. You'll absolutely love your new flooring from JD Flooring, 2017 Ashland Road, Greenup.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Back here in Ashland as we get you ready for the first of the two semifinals here tonight on the girls' side. West Carter and Russell up first. And then following will be East and Ashland. A couple of doozies here coming up this evening as both teams finishing up their final preparations for tonight's event. Let's meet the two teams as Russell, top team in the 16th region, 16-1-0 on the year. 112 goals, 6.6 a contest. That's a top three in the state. Whitley County is at 6.8. They're first. Greene County is second at 6.7. West Carter, 66 goals, 3.3 average. Russell assists very well at the same time. 77 assists on those 112 goals. 4.5 on the average. West Carter only 1.8 average on their side of things. In the goal, we'll look at Gabrielle Williams and Holly Brown. Brown making the transition into the goal just a few games back, but has only given up 5 goals, has 38 saves. Gabrielle Williams, she's one of the top defenders in the state with 8 shutouts. We'll take our final break. When we come back, we'll get you ready for First Kick. Wes Carter and Russell in our first semifinal here in the girls' 16th region tournament from Ashland Paul Blazer High School. Coming at you after this on Kool.
Uncle Rick, what are you doing?
I'm dreaming.
Of what?
Fall in the bluegrass, days at the track, nights on the 50-yard line.
Well, you want to be at the 50 instead of on the 50. That could be dangerous.
But to complete your day, you can count on Clark's Pump and Shop.
Whether it's a breakfast sandwich or pizza on the way to the track, picking up drinks and crispy crunchy chicken on the way to the game, no one has you covered like Clark's Pump and Shop.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC. We are the home office.
Fall hunting season is here. Borders Sporting Goods has your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows, as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reloading supplies, along with a wide selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
You want to save money, and Appalachian Wireless gets that. Right now, you can get up to $650 off select devices, including the latest and the greatest on the Advantage Unlimited plan with a trade-in. Did y'all hear me? Up to $650 off select devices, including the latest and greatest with a trade-in. Now, I'm not a math whiz, but this deal, it's amazing. And you'll be on the region's premier network. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. See AppalachianWireless.com for complete terms and conditions.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Have you heard about Red 8 RX? It's Green Up's locally owned community pharmacy at 96 Seton Avenue, Unit 8, located behind the Bellefonte Medical Center. Red 8 RX is open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6 and Saturday 2 to 6. Of course, you can always check them out online at red8rxllc.com. Red 8 RX at 96 Seton Avenue. Visit them today and experience the Red 8 RX difference. Give them a call, 513-285-8883. Red 8 RX.
JD Flooring, 2017 Ashland Road Greenup has been family owned and operated for over 30 years, featuring top-of-the-line material, guaranteed installation, and absolutely no one can beat JD Flooring's price. Need to replace your current flooring in one room or the entire house? Call JD Flooring in Greenup, 606-473-0411 for a free estimate. A call can get your house ready for any occasion. You'll absolutely love your new flooring from JD Flooring, 2017 Ashland Road, Greenup.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Back here at E.B. Loman and Frank Sloan Field here in Ashland, Kentucky, ready for first kick between Russell and West Carter in the girls' 16th region soccer semifinals. James Carr, happy to have you along with us tonight. Our crew, executive producer Felicia Collier on the far side camera is. I just went totally blank for a second. I know what it was. I went fade to black's what it was. That's Cam Bryant. Cam did the Cardinal sin of his first game that he produced, and he hit the one button that you don't hit. It's the fade to black button, and he hit it. But no, Cam's with us tonight. He'll be with us tomorrow night as well. But happy to have it along with you here for the first of two semifinals this evening. Russell will be in the maroon or the black tops and bottoms with the gold lettering on the front. West Carter in the white tops, maroon bottoms. Russell will possess the ball first, and off we go. First semifinal is underway. Russell quickly tries to start it down the center from Eva Blank, looking for Ava Quinn. West Carter turns it up their sideline. Good chip down in the near side. That's down to Destiny Davis. West Carter winning their first ever win, getting their first ever win in the regional tournament field. 5-3 win over Rowan County. Head coach Aaron Martin, 11-8-1 are the Comets. Good ball chipped across the face of the 6. Tracking it down on the near sides, Alyssa Truitt. We'll bring it out top of the 18, near side, Haley Daniels. She'll cross it down inside the 18, and it's turned away by the Comets' back line. Good ball ahead by the Comets, but Vonderheide will chase it down on the backside. She'll touch it off to her goalkeeper of Gabrielle Williams. She booms this one out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in coming up for the Comets. Drop it at the feet of Brooklyn Stokes. Russell takes it away for a moment, but then West Carter steps to. They'll roll the ball down right in front of the goalkeeper. Williams will come up and scoop it up before Kaylee Hollingsworth can get there and put a foot to it. West Carter really being aggressive here early on, getting a couple good looks early. Now Russell with the ball ahead. Get it down to the feet of Eva Blank. The Comets will turn it away to the far sideline. It'll be a throw-in coming up. Russell, the best record in the 16th region this year. It's 16-1. Did not lose to anyone in region. Their lone loss coming to Henry Clay. That was toward the end of the season as well. 1-0 on the 23rd. The ball sails over top of the nets here at the field, and a goal kick coming up for the Comets. On the field tonight for West Carter, it's Rayleigh Reynolds, Abigail Hensley, Cameron Ward, Holly Brown's in the net. Brooklyn Stokes, Kaylee Hollingsworth, Destiny Davis, Alicia Wagner, J.C. Cooley, Brooklyn Wilbert, and Kiara Reynolds. For the Red Devils, Gabrielle Williams in the net, Haley Addis, Sophia Bagby, Kaylin Howard, Emma Stamper, Haley Daniels, Macy Vonderheide, Eva Blank, Ava Quinn, Alyssa Truitt, and Gracie Miller. Ball carries around on the far sideline. Getting to it there's Miller. Kicks it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in coming up for the Red Devils. They'll try to take it down the far sideline. Comets turn it away. It goes out of bounds on the far side, though. It'll be another throw-in coming up for Russell. This West Carter team facing a demon of a scoring offensive attack here tonight, but they've done a really good job of not allowing Russell to get free runs and straight lines to the goal. Good ball down outside the 18, trying to look it off to the near side. That's Ava Quinn that fired at the goal, but right there's Holly Brown that scoops it up. She'll toss it all the way out near midfield, but the Red Devils will intercept it there. Battling for positions, Brooklyn Stokes. Comets step 2 on the far side. That was Reynolds for the Comets. Good shot over the shoulder there from Sophia Bagby as she tosses in, and then immediately it's intercepted by the Comets. Red Devils back line turns that one away. They'll get it on the feet of Ava Quinn. Quinn with a head of steam. She'll take it right down the center of the field, tries to roll it near side, looking for Emma Stamper. And that back line for the Comets sends it away again. Williams booms that one away. So almost 5 minutes gone here. Good look there. On to throw in from the far sideline. Comets want to switch fields. They'll come near sideline. Hustling near side. That's Destiny Davis. Ball comes down on the near sideline. It'll be a throw in coming up for the Comets. Trying to get it to Cooley. Couldn't make the connection. It goes all the way across the backside there. Vonderheide, she nearly got shoved off the ball for a moment as the Comets had her in a very peculiar situation there. They could not make the connection. Now, nice move there by Blank. Trying to get the run going for Quinn. So touch it off to Quinn. Quinn settles outside the 18, rolls it down inside the box. Stamper's there, but in a great diving save as it's knocked away. Blank had it for the moment. A great save there by the goalkeeper of Holly Brown. It's a corner kick coming up. So Ava Quinn will come near side, 6th in the state in assists. Ball caroms around. And it's sent wide. Let's see if I got quick enough to get the instant replay. All of our instant replays, again, brought to you apart by Grayson Sporting Goods. There's the diving save by Holly Brown as we stay scoreless. Sydney Cecil coming into the contest for West Carter. So a goal kick coming up. Brooklyn Wilburn brings it near side. Hustling 2 was Hollingsworth for the Comets. She can't get there, but they say it touched Russell last. It'll be a throw-in for West Carter. Sub coming in on the far sideline. Entering the game is Sophie Martin. Goes to the back line there. That's Haley Addis. Russell takes possession and turns it opposite side. Looking out in the feet of Quinn. Has it taken off of her feet as Wilburn tried to turn it away and hit it off of her own teammate. Quinn 34th in the state in points scored at 72. Blank leads the team with 12th in the state in goals, 15th in points. This Russell team scores it at will at times. 3rd in the state in scoring at 6.6 per contest. Whitley County leads the state at 6.8. So far, West Carter has played some really good defense, and they've had a couple of good looks on the offensive side, and get a foul against West Carter, so a free kick coming up for Russell. Kaylin Howard will touch it off. And Kiera Reynolds takes it right off of her feet. Ball pinballs around at midfield. West Carter's going to try to make a push. We'll take it all the way back to Williams. She'll touch it off to the far sideline, and Russell will make a run from that side, but the Comets step in front once again. Hustling 2 up that far sideline. A good look there is Sophie Martin. Kicked out of bounds. Comets throw in. Vonderheide steps 2. Nice job there by her taking away. Now ball finds its way down inside the 18. Rolls across the face of the 6. Dangerous position there for the Red Devils. The defense stands tall. Quinn battling for position. She'll take it up the far sideline. She'll change positions. She'll take it back down the sideline. Nice move. Rolls it across the top of the 18. Gets it on the feet of Blank. Near side. Slow roller, and it finds its way in the net. Russell grabs the 1-0 lead. There's the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. As Stamper finishes off of the feed just past the diving attempt. Quinn brings it off to Daniels. That's Stamper's 25th goal of the season, by the way. Second on the team, trailing Blank. Here Reynolds working with it out at midfield, working on Quinn. Here John Perry across the far side coaching up his girls, telling him, where is your goal? That's where he wants the ball to go. Back to Stamper. Chip shot comes near side to Blank. She's marked up and nothing there, but Haley Daniels intercepts the pass out near midfield. Blank takes it right off the feet, knifing her way down that right side of the 18 and loses it as she makes a crossover. Russell regains possession. They'll take it out to midfield. Switch fields. They'll come to the near side now. West Carter's back line has been pretty solid here early on. Russell's played with it down inside the 18 a couple of different times, but have not been able to find but just the one lone goal here early on. Quinn works with it off that right sideline. Looking for a chip shot down toward Blank inside the 18. She's swallowed up quickly. She'll fire it near side. It'll bend wide of the upright. It'll be a goal kick coming up for West Carter. 11 minutes gone here in the contest. Russell leading 1-0. Ninth-minute goal from Emma Stamper. It's where we currently stand. Blank tries to win it off the low line drive. Red Devils repossess. Quinn rolls it up the far side. Chip shot coming back door. Nobody's there, and Holly Brown scoops it up in the midst. Good set piece there by the Red Devils. Brown fires it back out to midfield. West Carter only with one player up, though, so a host of black jerseys there for Russell that was able to secure it. Playing very high are the Red Devils now with this one-goal lead. We'll touch it off to the near side. They've not worked this side much. Most of the time when they've come this near side, West Carter's done a good job of taking it away from them. Heavy pressure from behind by Destiny Davis for the Comets. Now they've got a ball rolling down the center of the field. Williams will beat Hollingsworth to the punch and fired ahead for the Red Devils. Give credit to West Carter. They have played very aggressive here early on and kept Gabrielle Williams, I think, busier than she anticipated. Blank has it taken off of her foot. Ball off the side of the upright. Now Karams down to the far side corner. They'll try to bend it near side, and Russell can't keep it in play as it goes off the foot of Truitt. Throw-in coming up for the Comets. Really good ball there. Found the upright, and then as it caromed across, it rolled right along the edge of the end line. Wes Carter had almost given up on the ball, and then Russell with a chip shot over top of the goal, bent it back in play, but they couldn't play it near side. Hollingsworth's up top, but there's nobody there to help her. Russell quickly fires it to the far sideline, and it'll trickle out of bounds. A throw-in coming up. Rayleigh Reynolds checking in for the Comets. Junior forward, also plays midfield. Stamper rolls it off to Quinn down on the right side of the 18. Quinn, a little shifty move. Tries to go backward, working on that end line. Chip shot coming back door. Russell was there. They couldn't play it down. And then a nice defensive stop on the back line by J.C. Kool. Good ball down to Stamper. Stamper right at the goal and puts it in. Russell takes the 2-0 lead as Stamper finishes off the feed from Quinn. Take a look at your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. So 2-0 our score, just inside of 25 or 26 minutes, I should say. So Stamper with a pair of goals here early on. One in the 9th, one here in the 14th. Russell with another run. Blank finds it at her feet. Tries to turn it to the front of the 18. And a nice job there by Holly Brown. Had it carry him away, and then she just blocks it down with her knees and knocks it off. Great stop there by the goalkeeper for the Comets, as Wes Carter was nearly in danger of falling behind 3-0 off of another goal within 60 seconds of the last. Russell playing very aggressive now. Good possession as they bring it up the near side. They touch it off in the near side corner looking for Truitt, but she couldn't get there. Comets will turn it away. It'll be a throw-in coming up for Russell. 15 minutes gone here in the opening period. 2-0, Red Devils lead it. Winner of this game will play in the championship game Saturday, scheduled for the moment at 5 p.m. Should East Carter boys or girls win their semifinals match tonight or tomorrow, those games will probably be adjusted to around 1 and 3 because East Carter has homecoming. I'm talking with athletic director here at Ashland of Jim Conway, said they're trying to facilitate everything they can for the kids and making certain that they get the best opportunities for not only the experience of the regional tournament, but also their homecoming night as well. So we'll keep you abreast as that plays out. But as the moment right now, it is scheduled 5 and 7. If both the boys and girls get knocked out in the semifinals, those times will stay put just as they are scheduled for the moment. Here's Truitt. Settles it down inside, and that's going to be an inadvertent handball. So a free kick coming up for the Comets. 16 minutes gone here in the opening half. One out of the air there by Daniels. Truitt will chase it down on the near side. Now Wes Carter having to really pack it in as Russell playing all the way across the midfield stripe. Quinn has it taken off of her feet, but it's spun out of bounds into the Comets bench. It's throw in for Russell quickly. Right back in possession. It goes to Quinn. Looking for Stamper down at the top of the 18. Russell possesses. They'll swing it near side. That's Truitt. Chip shot out of bounds. Needed to put that one on the left foot. She sends it off the near side of the crossbar. A pair of subs checking in for Wes Carter. Quinn wins it out of the air. Check that. Blank wins it out of the air. Rolls it down inside the 18. Left-footed shot that just bends wide of the upright is no good as Stamper was looking for the hat trick. a big thanks to all of our sponsors for providing us the opportunity here to bring you coverage of the girls and boys 16th Region Soccer Tournament. JD Flooring, Clark's Pump and Shops of the Tri-State, A&A Porta Potties, River Cities Builders, Red 8 RX Pharmacy, Kentucky Farmers Bank, First and People's Bank, Border Sporting Goods, Primary Plus Healthcare, Appalachian Wireless. Again, big thanks to all of our sponsors who have been with us all season long, bring you coverage of all the high school athletics throughout the area. Very nice ball down inside. Brown turns it away as she gets it off the foot of Blank. We'll take a look at that one on replay. That was a dandy save there by Holly Brown. There's Blank down inside again. Works to the right, fires it left, and that one finds its way in. So 3-0 as Blank finishes for her 42nd goal of the season. Back underway we go. You can almost kind of tell when you watch West Carter, they really put a lot of momentum and effort in that first surge in those first 5 minutes in which they stood so tall against Russell. And it's you kind of almost see the way that Russell has changed now after gaining that lead of West Carter has kind of almost had to try to pack it in and slow down the approach, and Russell playing everybody up. They're playing very high. They've got 3 defenders across the midfield stripe, really making it tough for West Carter, 1, to make a run, but 2, making West Carter have to stay on the defense the entire time. Here's a ball rolled across the face of the 6. West Carter makes a nice save on the far sideline. Dangerous ball there by the Comets, but they avoid the disaster as we tick away the first half of the opening half of play here at Frank Sloan at E.B. Loman Field in Ashland. Sun starting to set. Lights really illuminating here on the playing surface here at Ashland Paul Blazer High School. Again, first of 2 semifinals tonight. Good ball to Stamper. She comes up on the right side and puts that one in the net. So Stamper with the hat trick. And here's your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay on her 3rd goal of the night. Just beat the goalkeeper off the far sideline and pops it in there for goal number 3. So those 3 goals takes her to 27 on the season. Quinn puts it at the feet of Blank. Blank looks near side, trying to get it off to Truitt. Quinn, nice move, out top of the 18, takes it right side now. Down outside the 6. Wanted to chip it across, loses it off of her foot, out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick coming up for the Comets. Up tomorrow night on the boys' side of things. Again, 6:30 and 8:30 scheduled first kick times. You can catch all the action right here on Kool TV. East Carter and Russell at 6:30, followed by Rowan and Ashland at 8:30. Vonderheide tries to win it out of the air. Ball trickles away. She'll come up and swing it forward up toward those bright, I don't know if it's a red or looks like a red, kind of almost a neon red color cleats of Stampers. They try to play it down to her. Now she'll leave it off to the right side. They try to bring it back toward her. And Brown will just clear it. And a nice save on the far sideline for the moment by the Comets, and they maintain possession. They'll send it ahead up to Hollingsworth. But again, Wes Carter with everybody dropped back. There's nobody there. Williams will settle, bring it off near side of Onderhyde. Truitt settles with heavy pressure there from Sophie Martin. Now Reynolds comes up trying to apply a little bit of pressure, helping out Hollingsworth. Reynolds leads the team with scoring in 21 goals, Hollingsworth with 15. Russell with another push. Ball out inside the 18. Left-footed shot and finds its way home. So Bagby credited with the goal. Here's a look at it on your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. So 5-0 our score. Russell once again possessing near midfield. Reynolds with the interception. Russell takes it off of the feet of the Comets as Addison Conley checking into the ballgame, a freshman defender, starts to push up the far sideline. Out of bounds it goes. Throw in coming up for Russell. We'll get a sub in first. Madison Carver checking in, senior defender. Russell wants to work it up that far sideline on the right-hand side. They've done it really well here early on. And they're going to get a corner kick coming up on this one. Ellie Hurst checking in. She's pushed up out of her defender position is what she's listed as. Trying to roll it down inside just outside the top of the 6. Set piece there by Russell as Quinn was leading the surge, but couldn't get it in. Katie Keaton checking in, a freshman, and she'll replace Truitt. We'll go across the 16-minute mark. Here in the opening half of play, 5-0 Russell here in the first semifinals of the girls' 16th region tournament. And Russell drew one of the 2 buys. Dangerous ball near the 6. Now turned down inside. Loose ball, and Brown is there to scoop it up. Russell had a look at the net and couldn't beat Brown. Now let's see if Hollingsworth can play it down and make a move with a Vonderhyde. Turns it back toward her offensive direction. Wes Carter tries a step 2. Vonderhyde working against Reynolds, or Hollingsworth, excuse me. Hollingsworth gets upended near side, and Russell wins the battle. Sub on the far side coming in for Russell. Michaela Barney checking in. Good throw by Russell there. Reynolds sends it skyward. Hurst will settle. Near side to Keaton. Wes Carter pushing up. Down 5-0 as we've gone past the 15-minute mark here in the opening half. Good opportunity here for the Comets is just outside the 18. Can they get something down in there and try to punch one in? You look at their goalkeeper, of Gabrielle Williams. Tied for 17th in the state in shutouts with 8. It's only given up 15 goals in the 17 games they've played. It's top 10 defense in the state, giving up less than a goal a game on average. Put that on the other side of second in the state in scoring margin of beating their opponents by nearly 6 a game, 5.7 to be exact. That kind of tells you the offensive attack and firepower that this Russell team has. Again, West Carter, you can't say enough about what they did early on of really going right at Russell, trying to find a way to maybe get one in quick, maybe catch Russell back on its heels, maybe overlooking their opponent. And they played some really solid offensive attack there for about the first 4.5 minutes. But then Russell punched one through, and you could kind of see the way that Russell changed its attack and really went at West Carter. And goals in the 9th minute went to the 14th, then the 19th, 20th, and 23rd. And it's just been a flurry of goals there in that 4-minute period there, as which Russell opened up a 5-0 lead here in the opening half. Keaton working with it at her feet. Get it ahead to Hollingsworth. She's got some help with her as Reynolds is working down the near side down toward the middle now. Vonderheit pushing her off the ball. Will work with it. And which way are we going? We're going with a throw-in off of Russell. We get a sub on the far sideline first, though. Inside of 13 to play. A pair of subs for West Carter coming on. One for Russell.
In for West Carter, number 0,
Rayleigh Reynolds back in. And Sydney Cecil checking in. And on for Russell is Amelia Carroll. And she replaced Addison Conley. Keaton tries to chip it up toward Hurst on the near side. Couldn't do so. Comets can't keep it in play. It'll be a throw in for the Red Devils. Keaton will do the honors on the near side as we go inside of 12 to play here in the opening half. Reynolds trying to win it off the far side for the Comets. Could not do so. Now finds the feet of the Red Devils, And leading the charge now is Harris. She'll pop it down the far sideline, and Brown will watch it tumble across the end line. It'll be a goal kick coming up for West Carter. Major League Baseball, Phillies beating up on the Braves 7-1 in the 5th. Phillies trying to grab a 2-1 lead in that series. There's a ball off the face of Allie Hurst. And then heavy pressure from behind by Madison Carver on Hollingsworth. The foul on Russell will give West Carter a free kick near side. Approaching 10 minutes to go as you look off into that cotton candy-colored sky over top the baseball field here at Ashland Paul Blazer High School. Cool, crisp night here for soccer, but a beautiful fall-like evening. Russell opening up a sizable lead after punching in 3 goals in a span of 4 minutes. Emma Stamper already with the hat trick. She had the first goal at the 9th minute, added one in the 14th, and then in the 20th. Blank with one in the 19th, and Bagby added one in the 23rd. Gracie Holbrook coming on for West Carter. Both coaches using the bench. Throw in for the Red Devils. Work it out of that far corner. Good pressure there by Alicia Wagner. Just tosses it out of bounds there. It'll be a throw-in coming up. Gets it at the feet of a player, but it goes off the foot of a West Carter player out of bounds. And a throw-in for the Red Devils, far sideline. Comets will send it up near midfield. Hollingsworth, nice move at midfield, tries to chip it ahead. Nobody there. The Comets running too as the ball's coming right toward our camera there. And then a bump from behind on Wes Carter. As that was on Hollingsworth, knocking down Shelby Campbell. So a free kick coming up for the Red Devils. Campbell will do the honors. Inside of 9 to go here in the opening half. John Perry has subbed all of his starting rotation off the front line out, leading 5-0 here in the opening half. To wonder if he will play them much in the second half or just enough to maybe push this thing out of reach completely. Again, tonight at 8:30, scheduled first kick for Ashland and East Carter. That one should be a dandy. It's a rematch of a regular season game won by the Raiders over in Grayson, 5-4. They won it in the last minute of the ball game. It was a crazy event that went back and forth. East Carter took a lead. Ashland came back. Raiders got in front. Ashland tied it up, and then in the last minute, Raiders punched one in out of the corner and picked up a 5-4 win. So you look at what you have in this game with East and Ashland. Millie Baker and Kenley Woods, two of the top scorers in the state. East Carter knows how to put it in the net themselves. Ellie Thomas and then the Elliott sisters do a phenomenal job as well. That one should be a dandy. It'll be 8:30 tonight. Coming up right here on Kool TV. So corner kick coming up for Russell on the far side. Approaching 7 minutes to play here in the opening half. 5-0 Russell. Ball finds its way all the way through the 18. Keaton turns, fires it down, and a two-hopper right into the midst of Brown. Brown making the transition into the net. Has played in all 19 games, but has only worked in the goal what looks like very little, giving up 5 goals. As Sydney Cecil had been the primary goalkeeper coming into tonight. Miller wants to turn it ahead, but kicks it into the Comets bench. Brooklyn Stokes back on, the junior forward for West Carter. And she'll replace J.C. Cooley. Comets 11, 8, and 1 in their 19, that 20 contest on the season. Again, they've been into the regional round, but had never won a game according to the stats through the KHSAA. And a hearty win, knocking off Rowan 5-3. And, that was a game that you go back to the regular season. In which West Carter, again, started the season off kind of slow, had to figure some things out and got some stuff rolling, but they fell to Fleming, Ashland, and East in those 3 contests by a total of 14-0. It was a 1-0 loss to Fleming, 6-0 to Ashland, 7-0 to East. They knocked off Bath County 9-0, a tie against Mason, a 7-0 win over Greenup, and really got some stuff rolling. They beat Rowan County in the midst of starting up a 4-game winning streak there in the middle part of the season, coming out of the All-A. And, again, really kind of had some stuff rolling along. Of course, playing against East Carter, one of the toughest teams in the 16th region each and every year, leaves you at a kind of battling for second place at your best because you're going to have to play a picture-perfect game to be able to knock off the 2-time defending region champions. But the Comets, you can see, certainly have made strides, have made progress through the year. And, again, tonight, playing against the buzzsaw that is the top team of the 16th in Russell. We'll go under 4 minutes here on this throw-in coming up by the Comets on the far sideline. Good look there from our camera man, Mr. Fade to Black Cam Bryan. Heavy collision there at midfield. We play on. Cam, one of my media students over at Raceland, first year with me in the program, and he is eager. He's got a lot of stuff he enjoys doing with this stuff. He enjoys photography and really is excited, but enjoy having him along with us here tonight. He'll be back with me tomorrow night as well. Spencer Hutchinson will be in on Saturday for the call. He and Jeff Irwin and crew will be taking care of all the stuff here from Ashland Paul Blazer High School. And we get a player down. Quickly back to her feet she comes. We play on, and we'll get a free kick coming up as our official will drop it into the feet of Russell, and Campbell will put it back in motion. Clock continues to roll here as we'll go across the 3-minute mark. Ball was going right to the feet of John Perry. He was going to play that one down. Talked with Coach a little bit before the game, and you could kind of tell he was kind of loose and laid back. His girls seemed loose and laid back as well. Just trying to come in here, take care of business early, and I think that they found themselves in an early battle with hoping they had the opening kickoff. They tried to go right down the field, and West Carter took it away. And then the Comets started a couple of nice offensive runs, and for 5 minutes, that's where it was. But then Russell kind of ratcheted things up. They got things moving. Just kept getting things down inside. They started playing much higher. They pulled everybody down inside their offensive attack, just basically putting 3 across that back line and painting the midfield stripe and cutting the field in half. And at the 9th minute, that's when they found the foot of Emma Stamper, and she broke the scoring wide open with her first of 3 goals here in the first half. Good job there by Shelby Campbell. So working to the near side for Russell. Good pressure from behind. And Destiny Davis will turn it down toward her side of the offensive attack. But the Red Devils back line steps too as we are approaching 90 seconds to play here in the first half. Keaton wanted to start a push, couldn't do so. Now there's 3 black jerseys there facing against 2. Stokes turns it away for the moment, but Russell wins it just in front of the circle. Trying to get it up to Hollingsworth, but a good job there by Shelby Campbell on the back line to take it away from her. And then Stokes gets pushed to the ground as we go inside of 1 minute here in the opening half. Free kick coming up for the Comets. Good ball there, lifted into the night sky. Big hop off the Bermuda playing surface here that is starting to show its welcoming of fall with the loss of the green. As you see this playing surface start to go dormant. It's not dead. You see so many people see that green leave and they think, oh, the grass has died. It has not died. It's actually probably at the healthiest point that it is in its lifespan when it goes dormant. But it's just where it loses its pigment. But it's still very much alive, very much growing, and still in play here tonight in a beautiful evening here for soccer here in Ashland. Final seconds of the opening half. Russell leading 5-0, and they're going to take that same mark to the halftime period here in the opening half of the girls' 16th region soccer tournament. Halftime here in Ashland. Russell leading it 5-0. Halftime when we return after this on Kool.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Have you heard about Red 8 RX? It's Green Up's locally owned community pharmacy at 96 Seton Avenue, Unit 8, located behind the Bellefonte Medical Center. Red 8 RX is open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6 and Saturday 2 to 6. Of course, you can always check them out online at red8rxllc.com. Red 8 RX at 96 Seton Avenue. Visit them today and experience the Red 8 RX difference. Give them a call, 513-285-8883. Red 8 RX.
JD Flooring, 2017 Ashland Road Greenup has been family owned and operated for over 30 years, featuring top-of-the-line material, guaranteed installation, and absolutely no one can beat JD Flooring's price. Need to replace your current flooring in one room or the entire house? Call JD Flooring in Greenup, 606-473-0411 for a free estimate. A call can get your house ready for any occasion. You'll absolutely love your new flooring from JD Flooring, 2017 Ashland Road, Greenup.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Halftime here in Ashland as Russell leading West Carter 5-0 in the semifinals of the girls 16th region soccer tournament. Scoring looks like this. Emma Stamper with a hat trick in the first half. She put goals in the 9th, 14th, and 20th minute. Eva Blank with a goal in the 19th minute. And then Sophia Bagby closing things out in the 23rd minute, making it 5-0 here at halftime. Again, a really good start for West Carter. They possessed well. They really pushed up on Russell, and I don't think Russell kind of expected that much attention to be pushed up like that they had being seen against West Carter. But once the Red Devils kind of got their footing and decided to make some pushes of their own, and they got some good runs, it was only a matter of time. And once they got the ball at the foot of Stamper, as she's kind of been the one that has been open. West Carter's really been marking up Eva Blank and not allowing her to get the ball free at her feet. And when you take her away, well, you've got another girl that's right behind her that's equally as talented with Stamper coming into the contest at 24 goals, Ava Quinn with 21. But, of course, Blank is the one you've got to mark up. She's 12th in the state in goals in those 41 total. She's pretty solid, but West Carter has neutralized her for the most part, but the backside of it is Stamper and Blank have made them pay. 5-0 at the half. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll get you ready for the second half of action, a preview of our second game tonight, East Carter and Ashland, as we continue here at halftime on Kool.
Uncle Rick, what are you doing?
I'm dreaming.
Of what?
Fall in the bluegrass, days at the track, gnats on the 50-yard line.
Well, you want to be at the 50 instead of on the 50. That could be dangerous.
But to complete your day, you can count on Clark's Pump and Shop.
Whether it's a breakfast sandwich or pizza on the way to the track, picking up drinks and crispy crunchy chicken on the way to the game, no one has you covered like Clark's Pump and Shop.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Fall hunting season is here. Border Sporting Goods has your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reloading supplies along with a wide selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
You want to save money, and Appalachian Wireless gets that. Right now, you can get up to $650 off select devices, including the latest and the greatest on the Advantage Unlimited plan with a trade-in. Did y'all hear me? Up to $650 off select devices, including the latest and greatest with a trade-in. Now, I'm not a math whiz, but this deal, it's amazing. And you'll be on the region's premier network. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. See AppalachianWireless.com for complete terms and conditions.
Back here in Ashland, halftime here in the first semifinals for the girls' 16th region tournament. Russell in front of West Carter 5-0. Again, coming up at 8:30 tonight, or somewhere there close around that time, will be Ashland and East Carter on the girls' side. Tomorrow night in boys' action, we'll be back with you beginning at 6:20 for pregame coverage of East Carter and Russell, followed by Rowan County and Ashland at 8:30. Again, the 16th region tournament is scheduled to start in the championship at 5 and 7 on Saturday. That could change if East Carter wins in either of the two contests, of the girls or the boys. That's probably going to be moved around so that can facilitate the homecoming festivities that the Raiders have on tap coming up on Saturday. So we'll keep you abreast on that as we play forward in this throughout the event. But again, it still has to go forward for the Raiders winning first before that can take place. Of course, still a lot of things that has to transpire from that. But a dandy coming up with Easton Ashland in that second semifinal here later tonight. Ashland, the second best team in the region. They were 16-4. East Carter 13-6. And the Raiders had a really strong start to their season. And then they got into what was a gauntlet of a middle part of their schedule. They lost to Montgomery County at home 3-1. Then they went to Winfield, lost 3-1. A 5-2 loss to Russell, 6-3 loss to Huntington High there in the middle of fourth consecutive. They took a 2-0 loss to Minford and a 6-0 loss to Frederick Douglass to close the regular season. I talked with Tyler Walker, head coach for the Raiders, and he said he scheduled that game there with Douglass specifically for what he knew it was going to show his team. The speed, the athleticism, what they needed to see to get themselves ready for postseason. Now for Ashland, their lone losses this year, they lost to Russell, 4-2. A 5-4 loss to East Carter. That was the game back on September 12th over in Grayson. A 4-2 loss to Huntington. And then in the 63rd District Championship, they lose 3-2 in shootout penalty kicks to Russell in that one. They beat Fleming County 8-0 in the opening round on Monday night. And they get East Carter here tonight at 8:30. So about ready to get things back underway here. West Carter will start with the ball as Russell had it to start, and West Carter took them off the ball quickly. Let's see how aggressive West Carter tries to come out and attack, and again how aggressive that Russell wants to play with this sizable lead. Again, Russell in the black jerseys, West Carter in the white. Cool, crisp night here in Ashland. Here at Frank Sloan E.B. Loman Field, just on the campus of Paul Blazer High School. Second half underway here as West Carter will work it from right to left as we view it here on the far sideline in the stands. Red Devils have their starters back out in front. Nice move on the far side there by Cameron Ward that took it off the foot of the Russell player working forward. Really hard to see there because they only have numbers on their shorts. They're not on the front of the jersey and then the big number on the back. And sometimes it's just very difficult to see the numbers there for the Red Devils. Here's Vonderheide. Ball chipped near side off the upright and doesn't find a way in. That ball hit the near side upright and then carried all the way back out to the top of the 18. There's a slow roller right down the middle, and Holly Brown scoops that one up. Stamper, who's playing back on that back line now, that hat trick. They've got Quinn, Blank, and Stamper all across the back line. They've moved Vonderheide up on the offensive side of things. Russell brings it near side, Kalen Howard. Out to Vonderheide. Vonderheide will lead the surge for the Red Devils right down the center. Takes it off to the near side. That's out to the feet of Miller. And West Carter takes it away from her, and here she comes on a push up the near sideline. Stamper steps to, settles it down. Nice move on the cross the midfield stripe. Back down to Vonderheide, and that's center. She'll fire it right at the goal, and a nice swat down there by Holly Brown. As Vonderheide let that one uncork, but Brown with another big save. Big bounce across the midfield stripe. Blank will settle it, play it forward. Back out to Vonderheide it goes. Good through ball there, taken away, though, as Brooklyn Wilburn knocked it out of the place. And a crosser across the face of the 6. And Russell couldn't make the hook up. It'll be a goal kick coming up for West Carter. Good look there on the far sideline with our camera operator, Cam Bryan. Alicia Collier, our executive producer tonight. We'll be back with you tomorrow night, beginning at 6:20 for pregame coverage of the boys' 16th region tournament. Easton Russell will play first, followed by Ashland and Rowan County at 8:30. Catch all that action right here on Kool TV. Good job by the Comets near sideline here. Sophie Martin works with it at her feet. Williams will boom one up the near sideline, though, but it'll take a couple of hops and finally trickle out of bounds. As Olivia Wagner, trying to chase it down. Russell with another run. Looked it off to the far side, couldn't make the hook up. And a throw-in coming up for Russell. Alyssa Truitt. Loose ball. Pinballing around, and a laser beam. Takes a couple hops. I think it may have been partially deflected after the contact there. One out of the air at midfield. Nice job there by Bagby, who has a goal in this matchup. Here's Howard leading the charge. Tries to roll one down inside the 18. And then a left-footed swing there. I believe that was by Vonderheide. Bends wide of the upright. Phillies leading the Braves 7-2 up in Philadelphia in Game 3 of the National League Divisional Series. I believe that's a look over John Flavel's shoulder. Oh, never mind. That's not John Flavel. I gave him way too much credit. That's Brad Lax. Get him out of the way. Just tell him to tell our cameraman over to knock him out of the way. Kalen Howard takes it down the center. Nice move right side. Fires it toward the goal and sends it wide of the box there. Goal kick coming up for the Comets. 5-0 our score. Emma Stamper with a hat trick in the first half. Goals in the 9th, 14th, and 20th minute. Eva Blank with one in the 19th. And Sophia Bagby one in the 23rd. Ashland East Carter coming up next. We'll be on a separate stream, so after the conclusion of this game, we'll go to our new stream for that game. Again, if you're following along with us here on Kool TV and have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you like what you see. Hit that little bell each time we put out new material. Give you an update there, alerting you on your device. Greatly appreciate all of our sponsors who have helped us throughout the year of allowing us to bring you great coverage of all high school athletics that we bring you here through Kool TV. JD Flooring, ACTC, Primary Plus Healthcare in Grayson and all their locations. Appalachian Wireless, Kentucky Farmers Bank, First and People's Bank, Red 8RX Pharmacy, Border Sporting Goods, and of course, our primary sponsors, A&A Porta Potties, River Cities Builders, and Clark's Pump and Shops. $5-0 our score at the half. That's currently where we stand. Russell trying to get back into the 16th Region Championship game. Russell with a good run. He'll turn it back out toward midfield and reset. Switching fields, trying to come near sideline, and an inadvertent handball there will set up a free kick for Russell. Stamper's going to come forward out of that back row and line it up. They gave it off to Howard instead. She bent it down inside the 18. It carried all the way back out. Now Stamper has it taken away, but they kick it right back to her. Quinn on that back row now with, again, Russell has moved Blank, Stamper, and Quinn all the way on the back row on the defensive side and brought Vonderheide and those ladies up front that had played defense in the first half. Stamper near side. Puts one in the air. Bends it right into the gloves, though, of Brown. Let's take a look at that one on the Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay here in just a moment. Good place here to check the replay on that good save there by Brown. Again, a big thanks to Grayson Sporting Goods for sponsoring our instant replays for all season long throughout all of our sports. Again, all of our great sponsors that we've had throughout this adventure here, and now we're starting in our second year, and we greatly appreciate everybody's support, all of our viewers that have tuned in throughout the season, and greatly appreciate all of our great schools too, East and West Carter, Graceland, and Lewis County, for all their support throughout our adventures here in Kool TV. Great to be with everyone here tonight on this crisp and cool October evening. Corner kick there for the Red Devils. Try to turn it back across the 18 and send it to the opposite side. Comets step 2 and send it away. Looking it up, trying to get it up to Hollingsworth. Williams all the way out of her box, brings it near side to Stamper. Again, 5-0 our score. That was the mark at the half. Ball down at top of the 18. Comets, really good job there defensively on the back line. 10 minutes gone here in the second half. Still 5-0. Stamper switches fields. Trying to roll it down inside the 18. A little touch there by Miller, trying to get it back to Vonderheide. Corner kick coming up for the Red Devils. Macy Vonderheide, senior defender. Quinn thought about giving it a big push, gives it off to Vonderheide outside the 18, and then she sends it just behind the net there. And a goal kick coming up for the Comets. Comets trying to push up and get a ball out near midfield. Reynolds had it for the moment, couldn't play it down. Wes Carter wanted to bring it near sideline, can't slow it down as it trickles out of bounds, and a throw-in coming up for the Red Devils. Williams saw a lot of action in the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Wes Carter really went after her early. She did a really good job. The defense stood tall on the back line. And then Russell was able to finally get it offense moving forward and play one down inside the 18. And good job of punching one in there by Emma Stamper at the 9th minute. And that kind of started things rolling downhill. Here's Quinn. She moves so well with the ball at her feet. Little one hopper down to Brown. But every time I see her going, she's like Sonic the Hedgehog. She just is so quick with the ball at her feet. She possesses the ball at her feet so well, moves without the ball at her feet, and does so much to get everybody involved. 6th in the state in assists, 34th, in the state in points. And you look at her stat line, 21 goals coming in, 30 assists. Averaging nearly 2 assists per contest. And that's a facilitator. And you could just you could watch how everything this evening, every attack that Russell started in that first half, most of the time it started on the feet of 24. She would run 2, a ball would come loose, she'd go get it. She'd come back, she'd get it. And just, again, Wes Carter was not going to let Eva Blank beat them. They marked her up, sometimes had 2 on. They bring it off to Stamper, and Stamper made them pay. 3 goals in the first half. That's where we currently stand as we cross across the 26-minute mark here left in the ball game. Trying to roll one down inside the 18. Nice job there by the Comets to step 2. They can't settle it down as now on the feet of Miller. Vonderheide will chase it down. Off to the side, and a one-hopper right into the mitts as Quinn pulled the trigger, and Holly Brown with another save. Good ball there. She got that one all the way out to midfield, but the Red Devils won it out of the air. Good ball ahead. Vonderheide knifes her way through. Runs into one of her teammates, though, and they tangle and lose possession. Right there's Stamper to settle. And one thing that Russell does a really good job of maintaining those passing lanes. Again, tonight they work in the triangle. And you see so many times that teams work in a triangle or a diamond, sometimes a box if you want to call it that. It kind of depends on how they go with it. Is Quinn will try to take it all the way across the end line and can't find a way to turn it back in. And it'll be a goal kick coming up for West Carter. But, again, it's just maintaining those angles. So many teams, a lot of teams stay with a triangle, and what that does is essentially it gives you options to attack. And then when you put a ball into one position, if somebody moves, somebody fills that hole. And if you maintain that triangle or that diamond, you consistently have options to where you can play the ball forward, you can drop it back, send it sideways, and give yourself different running lanes to attack on the goal. And the most important thing is that with Russell, the way that they play, they fill the running lanes so well when they attack. You'll have somebody coming down the center with the ball, and then you've got somebody front post, somebody back post, crashing on the goal at every possible angle, trying to get an option to look the ball into the net. And, again, this record on this season is no fluke. 16-1, the lone loss coming to Henry Clay back on September 23rd. But, a handful of – almost two handfuls, I should say, of shutouts. Opened the season with a 12-2 win over Belfry. 3 consecutive shutout wins over Estill County, Ironton, and Montgomery County. 8-1 over South Laurel, 6-0 over Prestonsburg. Their toughest game they played to that point came next would be Ashland 4-2. East Carter 5-2 followed. 5-1 win over Boyd, 5-1, or then a 4-0 win over Corbin and Minford, 10-0 in that game. 10-1 over Fleming, 10-0 in Bath, 5-0 in Lawrence. That was where they stood until they took their first loss. That was to Henry Clay. And then a 9-3 win over Wheelersburg. They trailed in that game and then rolled off 9 consecutive goals. And then they defeated Ashland 3-2 in shootout penalty kicks in the 63rd District Tournament. Again, trying to get the ball down on a run and just cannot get Kiera Reynolds or Kaylee Hollingsworth with enough to get out ahead and try to play it in. Across the front of the 6, and nobody there for the Red Devils. Beautiful ball there by Russell. Missed a great opportunity there to add their 6th goal of the night. Brown with another big save. Quinn backpedals, settles and sends it off to the far side. Haley Daniels will start to push up the far sideline for me. Good look there from our camera. Throw coming up for Russell. That'll be Alyssa Truitt. And Russell basically just flipped its offense and defense. Truitt plays back on that defensive line. Her and Vonderheide both. And they've got both of them up front. Gracie Miller also playing up front with them. Blank knifes her way through, fires it toward the net, misses it left. Almost halfway gone here in the second half. Still at our same score from the first of 5-0. Ashland and East Carter up next. West Carter tries to make a push up the near sideline. Can't do anything with it. Now Russell wants to turn it down in the corner, and good pressure from behind by Destiny Davis. Takes it out of the end line, and it's going to be a corner kick coming up for Russell. Macy Vonderheide will put it in the air. Never made it to the front of the 6. West Carter turns it away. Throw in for Russell. Stamper will toss it in. Reynolds out top. West Carter trying to get it out toward her. They'll boom it down the far sideline. Williams, though, says, hold up, I got it. As the goalkeeper will settle, bring it near side. Blank with heavy pressure from Kiera Reynolds. Plays it forward for the Red Devils. Approaching down outside the 18. A swing of the leg off the right side, bends it wide. And another goal kick coming up for the Comets inside of 20 to go here in the ball game. Again, West Carter's first ever win in region with a 5-3 victory over Rowan County on Monday night. That got them into the semifinals here against Russell. Russell and East Carter earning the byes. Ashland defeated Fleming County 8-0. Winner of this game will play the winner of that Ashland-East Carter game Saturday. It's scheduled to start at 5 o'clock for the moment. Again, as we've said throughout the broadcast, per athletic director Jim Conway here at Ashland, if East Carter wins in either the girls or boys, those games are probably going to get moved to earlier in the day because East Carter is celebrating its homecoming on Saturday night. So they're going to try to play, he said, approximately 1 and 3 if they can make it work. So we'll keep you abreast on that. Again, we'll have coverage here live on both tomorrow night for the boys semifinals and then the girls championship, boys championship on Saturday. I'll be back with you tomorrow night, 6:30 and 8:30. We'll be live beginning at 6:20. And all the places Brad Lack could find to stand on the field, and the only place he can stand is right in front of our camera. God, that guy, he drives me nuts. Pick a rock up and hit him in the back of the head with it. Brad's a good dude. He works hard. He loves his sports. I'll give him that. Ball pinballing around. Russell tries to settle. Down inside the 18, Vonderheide swings it and bends it left. And just a big swing of the leg there as she knew she missed that one. She tried to wind up, I think, just a little bit too much. Well, goal kick coming up for the Comets. Cool and crisp night here on this 11th of October. As last week, it's hard to believe, this time last week we were 85 degrees. And tonight we're going to get down into the high 50s by the time we wrap things up tonight. There was frost on my window this morning on my vehicle. It was 33 degrees when I left the house this morning at 7. Amazing how things change so quickly in this area. Blank steps 2 in the backfield. Brings it across the midfield stripe. She'll start a charge again for Russell. Rolls it up the left side. Touchdown near side. That's a ball to Truitt. Comets do a great job again turning it away. We stay at 5-0. That's where it was at halftime. Subs coming on for Russell on the far side. 16.5 to go in the ball game. Truitt just outside the 6. Nice ball down inside the 6. Pinballing around. Comets take it away. Great job defensively there on the back line by the West Carter defense. That's one of those balls that just starts pinballing around inside the 6, and if it finds the right foot, it's going in the net. And sometimes it can find the wrong foot and go in the net, and you end up with an own goal. Blank fires it right at Brown, and she makes another nice save. Give Holly Brown credit here tonight. She has seen her fair share of shots turned her direction and has done a great job of staying put and being able to come away with it. Williams will turn this one away. Let's take a look at that last save there by Brown on the Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay. Good ball there by Blank as she was just outside the 18, and Brown, low shot, scoops it up and keeps it at the same score we had at the half. 15 minutes to go. in regulation. Russell with it up the far sideline. Good ball there by Campbell. Trying to play it down inside the corner. Hits the brakes. Trying to, again, as I was talking about those triangles, you can kind of see it. One player is there, and they've got that drop that they can do. And here's a ball that rolls down inside the 6 right at the top. Brown will come out and scoop it up. But again, it's the touch and then the next ball. That's where you get those scoring opportunities. Here's Reynolds trying to get out in front. And so many times tonight, West Carter's had balls out in front. There's just not been anybody there to help the forwards. They've had so many people sucked back on the defensive side of things. Just not able to get up there and give a good run for Hollingsworth or Reynolds, either one. Ball down inside the 18. Russell turns it away. Now Kalen Howard turns it down toward the 18. And then another big shot right at Holly Brown. That was off the foot of Haley Daniels. Inside of 14 to play in regulation. Drop back to Williams. She'll take it over to the far sideline. Here comes West Carter. See if they try to push up and get some pressure on Russell now with the ball deep in their own box. Williams a little gimpy coming up after getting tangled up with the ball at her feet. Back there on that back line. Certainly something to be concerned about. Here's Quinn. Touches off near side Conley. Check that. That's far side. Looking at my screen here, it switched camera angles on me. Little two-hopper into the midst of Brown. Inside of 13 to go. Ball in midfield. One out of the air there by the Red Devils. They'll play it to the near sideline. That's Blank. Settles it, gives it up to Howard. Howard will start a run. Another two-hopper off the turf to Brown. That was off the foot of Shelby Campbell. It's kind of been a rinse and repeat, if you will, here in this second half of every time that West Carter's tried to push one up. They've got it too much up. There's not been but only one forward there to try to play to the ball. And that's allowed Gabby Williams to come up, boom it away, and Russell goes right back on the attack. Several subs checking in on the far side for Russell. Inside of 12 to play here in regulation. Russell starts it ahead with a push. Now to Maya Harris. Vonderheide settles it off of her head. Gets it down to her feet, brings it near side. Trying to chip it down into the corner, and we'll say it was off of her foot last, so a Comets throw in. Destiny Davis, senior for the Comets. Looking ahead to Reynolds, but Reynolds not able to settle it down. And, again, it goes right back to Russell, and they start that attack. Blank with a roller near side. Onto the foot of Howard. The Comets take it off of her foot. They can't keep it in play. It'll be a throw-in coming up. Howard will toss it in. 5-0 our score. That's what it's been since the first half. A hat trick for Emma Stamper. She had goals in the 9th, 14th, and 20th minute of the contest. Blank with goals in the 19th and 23rd. Blank in the 19th, Bagby in the 23rd. And again, it was about the first 5 minutes West Carter really got after Russell, not allowing, I think, Russell to kind of settle into the game that they had hoped that they wanted to play. And a nice diving save there by Holly Brown as she was tangled up. We'll take a look at that one in just a second. But once Russell kind of got everything settled and found its lanes and the way that it wanted to attack with how West Carter was dealing with, they were able to do some really good things very quickly. Hollingsworth and Reynolds both had the ball at their feet, couldn't play it down. Let's take a look at that last shot and that save attempt there by Holly Brown, as she has been solid tonight. Outside the 5 goals that's gone through, she's made some dandy saves. There's another one right there that would just trickle away from her. She was able to pounce on it quickly. Some more subs coming in on the far sideline. So again, barring a miracle on this one, West Carter is going to fall to 11-9-1 to close out its season, falling here in the semifinals of the region. First time ever winning a game in region. So big, it's big for the Comets. Again, trying to build up your program and move forward with what you've done. And the downside of it is you pick the wrong side of the bracket to draw into as you pick up the best team in the region in Russell. There's no doubt in anybody's mind Russell is the team to beat. It doesn't mean that they cannot be beat. Ashland pushed them in the district championship. It took them to a shootout in penalty kicks after a 2-2 tie through 2 overtimes and regulation. It's not saying that it can't be done. But, again, when you post a record at 16-1 and your lone loss is to Henry Clay out of Lexington, you've got the right to kind of push your chest down a little bit and stand up tall. And we get a goal off of a shot that Brown tried to carry him off of her foot, and it kicked down into the net and makes it 6-0. So Vonderheide punches it in. Here in the 73rd minute. Here's a look at it on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. And I hadn't cycled through yet. We'll try it again here in a second. Sometimes I go a little too soon. That's all me. Our officials trying to get the other team. Let's try to look at our instant replay here again. Let's see if I just didn't get. Maybe I just didn't get it. That's always a possibility too. That's what it looks like. Operator error. We'll blame that one on me. We'll get a sub in real quick for Russell. As that is Michaela Barney, I believe, checking in. Yeah, it's hard to see the jersey numbers because Russell doesn't. They do not have jersey numbers on the front. They just have them on the shorts. It makes it difficult to identify jerseys at times, especially on the backside when the long hair covers up the number, and the only numeral that you have is on the short, and a lot of times it kind of curls up on their legs. So, double check that here in just a second, but. That's who that was. She's right here in front of me now, so I can get a good look at her number on her short. Get a foul there by West Carter as that one's on Kaylee Hollingsworth. Four seniors for this Comets team. Abigail Hensley, Destiny Davis, Gracie Holbrook, and Kara Reynolds. Certainly leaving their lasting impressions on the program. Hollingsworth, only a sophomore, so 15 goals this season. She'll return for a junior season and certainly will look to continue the strides that this West Carter team has made. Good possession here by Russell again, working this near sideline. Katie Keaton looking it ahead. Tumbles out of bounds as West Carter touched it last. It'll be a throw in for the Red Devils. Trying to throw it down inside the top of the 18. I just lost a shin guard. I saw it come out. I believe it was J.C. Kool. You saw her bent over there on the screen as they went for the ball. You could see something shiny come flying out. It was her shin guard. A couple subs coming on for West Carter. Again, as we approach 5 minutes to go in the contest. 6-0 our score, one lone goal here in the second half coming with Macy Vonderheit. Here's Blank with a push, rolls it ahead. Comets turn one downfield, but again, nobody home. Stokes giving chase. Ball settles, comes near side to Madison Carver. Blank will fire it ahead up near side. Comets lose it out of bounds. Throw in near midfield for Russell. Big throw there by Katie Keaton, a freshman. Ball poked out of bounds by Destiny Davis. Shelby Campbell will bring it in. And that time they can't settle it down. So a throw in coming up for the Comets. Inside of 5 to go. One out of the air there by Keaton. 50-50 ball out near midfield. And we'll get a push from behind for Russell. So a free kick coming up for the Comets. They're going to finish the season at 11-9-1. Russell's going to move to 17-1. And once they're ticket into the championship on Saturday, they'll play the winner of East and Ashland, which comes up tonight at approximately at 8:30. Stokes with heavy pressure there near midfield, loses her footing and takes a big send to the turf. She'll jump back up, and West Carter here with a chance to push up, and now they're going to pull everybody across. They've got a pair of defenders standing at the midfield stripe, and let's see if they can chip something down near the 18. There's Ava Quinn that says no thanks, and then a quick hop right toward the goalkeeper. Our producer changed cameras a little too quick on me on that one. Hey, that one got our camera. You can see the camera tripod shimmer on that one when the ball got it. Good job there by Cam Bryan working cameras down on the near side as a slow roller there as Holly Brown scoops it up. 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Williams trying to pitch her 9th shutout of the season. She's just under 3 minutes of doing so. Tied for 17th in the state. She's going to move up in that ranking with another one here tonight unless West Carter can find a way to make a push and stick one in the back of the net. Russell has, for about 75 of the 80 minutes in this ball game, has been on the attack. But give a credit to where it's due for this West Carter team. They have really played strong, stood tall, made one heck of a run this season. Unfortunately, their season's going to come up shorter than where they wanted it to go, but again, making strides and hopefully building off of it as they move forward into their next season next year. Aaron Martin at the helm of his team, and certainly has this West Carter team making strides. And, you know, again, you put in a winning season, that's one good thing. You try to win a district to come up as a runner-up against a very good East Carter team. You play yourself into a region. That's always a check mark that you put at the beginning of the year. And then you come away with an even bigger prize, a win in a region tournament. And that's a solid thing there for the Comets as well. First time ever in program history, so a huge accolade for them. And hopefully they can build on it coming up in 2024. Ball down in the far side corner. And that was going to trickle out of bounds as we've got 90 seconds to play here in regulation. East and Ashland coming up next. We'll take a quick post-game after the break and then get you settled up for the next game. It'll be on our separate stream, so we'll get that over on Kool TV and on YouTube, have that up and ready to rock and roll as we'll be with you approximately around 8:30 is scheduled start time. So 60 seconds left to play in this one. Russell's going to win it and move into Saturday's championship. They'll play the winner of Ashland and East Carter that will play next here in the final semifinal of the evening on the girls' side of things. Boys back at it tomorrow night. East and Russell at 6:30. Ashland Rowan at 8:30. Dangerous ball right now just outside the 6. Good job there by the Comets defense to take it away. And then they send it back out near the midfield stripe. Blank steps 2, racing ahead. Rolls it down inside the 18, and Comets clog up the lane and take it away. J.C. Kool. Then a big swing of the leg, sends it over top of the box and out of bounds. Inside of 10 seconds to go, and they're going to let this one tick down and call it a victory. Russell's going to win this one by a final score of 6-0 here in the semifinals. They're on to the championship game on Saturday against either East Carter or Ashland, which will be up next. Post-game when we return after this on Kool TV.
Uncle Rick, what are you doing?
I'm dreaming.
Of what?
Fall in the bluegrass, days at the track, gnats on the 50-yard line.
Well, you want to be at the 50 instead of on the 50. That could be dangerous.
But to complete your day, you can count on Clark's Pump and Shop.
Whether it's a breakfast sandwich or pizza on the way to the track, picking up drinks and crispy crunchy chicken on the way to the game, no one has you covered like Clark's Pump and Shop.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Fall hunting season is here, and Border Sporting Goods has your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows, as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reloading supplies, along with a wide selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
You want to save money, and Appalachian Wireless gets that. Right now, you can get up to $650 off select devices, including the latest and the greatest on the Advantage Unlimited plan with a trade-in. Did y'all hear me? Up to $650 off select devices, including the latest and greatest with a trade-in. Now, I'm not a math whiz, but this deal, it's amazing. And you'll be on the region's premier network. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. See AppalachianWireless.com for complete terms and conditions.
Final here tonight as Russell defeats West Carter 6-0 in the semifinals of the girls' 16th region soccer tournament. It was Emma Stamper with a hat trick in the first half, goals in the 9th, 14th, and 20th minute. Eva Blank with a goal in the 19th minute. Adding to it was Sophia Bagby in the 23rd minute. It was 5-0 at the half. Macy Vonderheid in the 73rd minute made it 6-0. And that's your final score. West Carter closes it up at 11-9-1 on their season, falling here in the semifinals round of the 16th region tournament. Russell moves to 17-1. They'll play the winner of East Carter and Ashland, which is up next right here on Kool TV. That's it. This one will take a break. When we return, we'll have you action as we'll get set for East and Ashland. Winner gets Russell Saturday in the championship, and it should be a dandy coming up next on Kool TV. For Felicia Collier and Cam Bryan, I'm James Collier saying good night, and we'll be back with you in just a few moments here on Kool TV for the Game 2 here between East Carter and Ashland. Thank you for watching the Girls and Boys 16th Region Soccer Tournament live from Ashland Paul Blazer High School on Kool TV. This broadcast of the Girls and Boys 16th Region Soccer Tournament has been a special sports presentation of the Kool Hit Sports Network and Kool TV.